Hi, I'm Justin Deering, and I'm going to review Shea Moisture Shave African Black Soap Shave Butter Cream. I bought this on Target for $7.99. As you can see now, I've seen bars of African black soap, and well, it's black, and this is super white. This is whiter than ivory. It's really shiny. This is like Gandalf the White. Okay, this is like, seriously. Yeah, I wish I had a bar of ivory to compare it to, but it is super white, it is super smooth, it is super thick. Now, this claims you can apply with your fingers or a brush. This will not build a lather, okay? This I would describe very similar to a shave oil. You slather on your face, relatively thin. The directions say a little goes a long way, but actually you need a little more than you would use if you were using a traditional shave soap. You need a little more than almond size, I think, and you have to reapply that amount for every layer because it did not stick on your brush and form a lather. It goes on your face. Okay, so I'm just out of the shower, but I was setting up a little bit. My face got a little dry. Let's go over my other equipment. I believe this is called the Apollo razor. It's a really thick, made in China three-piece razor. And then I have the Sputnik blades, which were made out of St. Petersburg, Russia, along with several other brands. If you like Gillette Silver Blues, I'm pretty sure these are the exact same thing. They come from the same factory. I also use Gillette Silver Blues, and they perform similarly as well. Okay, so start off washing the face. Okay, for washing the face, we will use a green bar of Lava Soap. Lava Soap is owned by the WD-40 Corporation. I find it's hard to find Lava Soap in upper-end supermarkets, but it's very easy to find in more blue-collar neighborhoods. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon if you want. I think I did see it at Wegmans. That was the one exception, but generally the sort of supermarkets that would have Octagon soap or Napa or whatever the other laundry soap in the laundry aisle, laundry bar soap, would have Lava Soap. Okay, so I've got a little more than an almond size amount. That's actually a pretty big amount, probably a little more than I need. And yes, I will not be shaving my mustache. A little more here. Yeah, a little does not go a long way here for those of us who are used to traditional shaving creams, traditional tubs of shaving creams. Yeah, that's. Okay. And I have a little less than a week's growth. I'm not an everyday shaver. Okay, we're going to let my sink fill up with the water, which is no longer very hot because I took too long in the shower. And here we go. We got some hair removal. Okay, I'm gonna go look up the mirror now to do a better job here because this camera's my phone's really small. Actually, my phone is not small; it's a Galaxy S4. So it's not quite a phablet, but my mirror's a lot bigger. Okay, so definitely got some hair in there. We clean up the edges over there. Now, yeah, my hair, hair pretty much grows downward till about here and upwards till about here. It does meet in the middle. But I can usually get away with just doing straight downward strokes in the face. And I will do that for resulting. Okay, so we do a pretty good job. We missed over there on the chin, and now for round 2. So, like I said, I'm normally an Arco man, so pretty much anything besides Arco and Williams mug soap is an expensive thing for me. So $7.99 for something I'm going to go through this quickly, it's a big deal, you know. The reason I bought this is because I was in Target buying some supplies for my newborn in the hospital, and while I was there I realized that while I brought my razor and razor blades and my brush, I forgot to bring any kind of shaving soap. And I saw this there and I said, okay, we'll try this out. And then I realized it wouldn't lather, and I went on Wicked Edge and read it, and they said, yeah, it doesn't do that. Anyway, so we're now ready for round 2. And yes, I'm going to do something terrible and just go right against the grain in this one. I'm going to do 2 passes. That works for me. Wet shaving is your mileage may vary. Okay. Not quite baby butt smooth, but I was never able to achieve that even with a Gillette Mach 3. Okay, don't. Well, here's the deal. Okay. My towel just dropped. I'm gonna have to put that back before I reveal the contents. Yeah, so I just did a downward pass here. I should have did a cross pass. I got really sloppy there. And yeah, my soul patch I have terrible difficulty with, but we're going to do these against the grain. Again, bottom to top. And now, one problem here is rinsing doesn't work too well. You get a lot of crud in here. This is a very thick, build up over here. Okay, so. Okay. Going to get a. Okay, and I'll go put back my towel. Okay, now let's look at the sink. So there we have it, okay? Definitely removed a lot of hair, okay? How does my face feel? That alum block's gonna hurt. Which actually I find a little unusual. Because this is a fresh blade. One of my more favorite brands of blade. Yeah, I normally don't feel this irritated with this soap because this is not the first time I've used it. So, a little weird. And yes, that technique is, I normally do that 2-pass technique where I go right against the grain. So, perhaps being off. Okay, a little blood there. Okay, now we're going to use our Razor Rock alum block. A lot of stinging there. A lot of stinging there. Ooh, yeah, dudes. There's some stinging over there. I saw blood on the washcloths. Yeah, so I screwed up my neck here. I'm going to assume that to try and... I'm going to attribute that mostly to doing this as a video. So, my final take on this. So, in travel situations where you want to travel really, really light, you can do this and avoid a brush. But personally, when I want to do that and I want to avoid canned goop, I get this really tiny container of King of Shave's shave soap, which it's like a silicone-based, it kind of like silicone-based sex lube, but really thin. And yeah, it has a really tiny end. You don't use a lot of it, and it does make your face smell kind of machiny. At the same time, like it keeps your razor like super clean, and it's really easy to clean your razor off when you take it apart afterwards. If you use this, like your razor like remains super shiny. And that's my preferred. Like I want to travel like with the minimum amount of stuff taking up space. You know, I'm in a hotel like overnight, and I'm just gonna pack up the next day, and I don't want to let my brush dry or have to deal with do I put my brush away wet or do I clean with my hair dryer or whatever. This does have a smell to it you might find luxurious. I'm sure that the shea butter and the coconut oil and the black African soap, if those are things you're into, I mean there's advantages using that. I would prefer to use Arco, or my current tub of shave cream before I had this that I've had around is this one which I bought from Bath and Body Works or Crabtree or one of those, which is a traditional tub of shave cream where you have to apply it with a brush. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm going to use it till it's used up. I will be able to go through it very quickly because of the amount I have to use it, and I'll be done with it, and maybe I'll use the container to mash down one of my Argo sticks to, like a puck form. Anyway, thanks for watching.